and welcome everyone to Reel to Reel. I'm your host, Chris Rose.
And I'm your co-host, Travis Hansen. Hey Chris, you ready for a transcendental experience?
Please, Travis, we have to be serious and professional people. Besides, as if you need to ask. We are talking the next Marvel film. That's right, another one.
That's right, the next entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Doctor Strange.
Doctor, give me the news.
Roll that freaking trailer.
Anytime now.
Doctor Strange, you think you know how the world works? What if I told you the reality you know is one of many?
This doesn't make any sense.
Not everything does. Not everything has to. Through the mystic arts, we harness energy and shape reality. We travel great distances in an instant.
How do I get from here to there?
How did you become a doctor?
Study and practice, years of it. There's a strength to him. But is he ready?
Be careful which path you travel down, Strange. Stronger men than you have lost their way. I am death. And pain. You'll die protecting this world.
I can't do this.
There is no other way.
I've spent so many years peering through time, looking for you.
What's this, my mantra?
It's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
Now that was awesome. All right. Let me give you a rundown of this movie. Marvel's Doctor Strange follows the story of the talented neurosurgeon Dr. Stephen Strange, who, after a tragic car accident, must put ego aside and learn from the secrets of a hidden world of mysticism and alternate dimensions.
Based in New York, Doctor Strange must act as the intermediary between the real world and what lies beyond, utilizing a vast array of metaphysical abilities and artifacts to protect the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Now, Doctor Strange was written and directed by Scott Derrickson, who has also directed the 2012 movie Sinister.
I think I remember that movie. I can definitely see the comparison between these two.
Benedict Cumberbatch plays the lead role of Dr. Stephen Strange in this film. Alongside of him was Chiwetel Ejiofor, say that 3 times fast, who played Mordo, Rachel McAdams, who played Christine Palmer, and Tilda Swinton, who played the Ancient One.
Sounds like a great and strong cast to me. Let's take a look at another clip.
Clap.
Show me yourself.
I spent my last dollar getting here. On my ticket, and you're talking to me about healing through belief.
You're a man looking at the world through a keyhole, and you've spent your whole life trying to widen that keyhole, to see more, to know more. And now, on hearing that it can be widened in ways you can't imagine, you reject the possibility.
No, I reject it because I do not believe in fairy tales about chakras or energy or the power of belief. There is no such thing as spirit. We are made of matter and nothing more. You're just another tiny, momentary speck within an indifferent universe.
You think too little of yourself.
Oh, you think you see through me, do you? Well, you don't. But I see through you!
pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea? Psilocybin? LSD?
It's just tea. With a little honey.
I love this movie.
What did I just see? Did you know that Benedict Cumberbatch was the first choice for the lead role? However, Joaquin Phoenix was a close second choice to play Doctor Strange.
I did not know that. I can't even imagine what Joaquin Phoenix would be like as the lead. Anyways, I think Mr. Cumberbatch did a fantastic job.
They certainly did. I actually think the casting for this film was phenomenal. Overall, they did an amazing job, and I was blown away.
I was totally surprised by Tilda Swinton's character. I think she's perfect for the role. She fit it 100%. Can't imagine anyone else playing the role, especially a man.
Yeah, I agree. She did play her part well. I was also pleasantly surprised to see how well Rachel McAdams did in this film. This really isn't her typical film, but I think she absolutely nailed her performance.
I agree. Everybody did a great job in this film. Watching Dr. Stephen Strange throughout the movie was fun. And seeing how he grew and opened his mind to this new concept. Beautiful.
That is true. Well, stay tuned after this short message from Hennepin Technical College, where we will review and critique Doctor Strange. Rich, that's your cue.
3, 2, 1.
With what's happening today with smartphones, everybody has the ability to shoot video. But not everybody has the ability to edit that video and communicate a thought and idea in a professional way with high production value. That's where we come in. This particular program allows a student to do single cam productions, multi-cam productions, short films, corporate promos, things like that. So there's a lot of different things that a student can learn in the video production area.
What I love here is the practical work that I can learn. It's like a non-pressure environment, and I like that about it.
All those things that you're not going to learn unless you do it. You can read about it in a book, but that's not going to help you when you're on set.
Welcome back.
As you know, Marvel Comics legend Stan Lee makes another great appearance.
When has he not appeared in a Marvel movie?
Oh
yeah,
good question.
Fan 4-stick.
Yeah, that's right, Fan 4-stick. Fan 4-stick. Once you see, that's your.
Once you see the movie, and if you can't get enough of Doctor Strange, like myself, then check out the comic books he's in.
I actually heard Cumberbatch stopped into a New York comic book store in full Doctor Strange costume.
Well, if that doesn't convince you to see the movie, I don't know what will.
Well, the movie has grossed $104 million in North America and $240.7 million in other territories for a worldwide total of $344.7 million.
The film became the biggest IMAX opening in November, globally making $24.2 million, overtaking Interstellar's record.
That's a lot of numbers. Let's cool it down in our brains with another movie clip. That didn't help at all. I'm still tripping.
All right, so I will be the first to admit it. This movie takes a lot of the 60s anti-culture movement and sprinkles it throughout the film. It's very, I want to say, like looking at a kaleidoscope, but with beautiful, beautiful cinematography.
Cool. I wish I knew what you were talking about. On to our reviews, which are completely unbiased and not bought by Marvel or Disney.
By the way, I haven't got my paycheck yet.
For me, this was refreshing, even though the last Marvel origin story in the MCU was Ant-Man, which was back in July of last year. And to me, the formula still works, as proven by the box office numbers, which we just mentioned, where the focus is on building the hero for the bigger fight to come in the universe, and just enough attention is given to everyone else to get by. Camera work was good when the action got big, but confusing when it became grounded with all the flashy magic things that my co-host here tried to replicate. Despite that, Marvel hooked me again. I give it a 4 out of 5 reels.
Yeah, I mean, the hand-to-hand fights with a bit of magic was a bit distorting. I'll be the first to admit it. But the visuals of the shifting landscape and the dimensions was awesome. Top-of-the-line CGI, solid performances all around. Sweetly adds to the universe at large. And yes, the post-credit scene was awesome. By the way, I'm giving it 5 out of 5 reels if you couldn't have guessed. By the way, Wonder Woman, try to do better.
Yes, please. Save the sinking ship that DC has become. My God. Okay, so there are 4 Marvel movies left before Infinity War in May of 2018, and 3 of them are next year. 3 of them. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in May, Spider-Man Homecoming in July, Thor Ragnarok in November, and then Black Panther in February 2018. Look forward to them. As for next week's Reel to Reel, Travis?
Well, next week's show, we're talking about the movie Arrival, which is where aliens arrive on Earth.
Right, I totally knew that. I'm your host, Chris Rose.
And I'm your co-host, Travis Hansen.
And this was Reel to Reel. Keep it real, everyone.